don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
No, I don't.
Heavenly, during quarantine, that's when Heavenly started her YouTube channel.
Okay.
And
Which was smart.
yeah, and she invited me on, and Melody, at the time was Melody Huq from Love and Marriage.
Who I love. I met her one time, but I love her.
No, Melody's great. She's a great girl. And this is before any announcement came about you coming back or not. I said to her, y'all can watch it. I said, let me tell you something. I feel like, and I'm paraphrasing, but I feel like y'all icing Mariah out. Listen to me now. Don't you ever do anything that's not good for the show. Don't do it. Because I've seen, I did Atlanta Housewives.
Yeah.
And I saw sometimes they were going down that road of, well, we don't, and I would say to them, you don't cast and you don't fire. Your job is to sit there, be real, tell your real story, and film. What's happening now in Unscripted is this mob mentality.
It is.
I'm seeing it on Salt Lake City. I'm seeing it on Potomac. It's like, you need to go.
Yeah.
And what they do is they ice you out. I haven't seen it the way Married to Medicine has done it to you or to Quad. And what's interesting—
They haven't done the same thing to Quad that they have to me.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
gang.
separate. No, it's definitely separate. But
it's not the same.
Right, no, and I wasn't trying to make it the same, just in terms of what we as the audience have felt. But that to me would be the destruction of the show.
I think they're doing it more to Sweet Tea. I think they did it to Buffy. I think they kind of iced her out. Like, why is Buffy not? I like Janice.
I like Buffy on the show.
Like, think about it, because she went against Jackie?
And I want to hear your opinion. I heard the real villain on the show is Dr. Jackie.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, guys, I'm going to just make the introduction. A lot of you guys know who Mariah Huq is, but people watch my videos and they may not have saw earlier videos, or maybe they just don't watch Married to Medicine. So Mariah Huq is the creator of Married to Medicine. When I say the creator, she created the concept of the show. She found the ladies, she found the families, she did everything. She shot the pilot, used her own money. She is the creator of Married to Medicine. Now, they got her off the show, didn't want her on the show, but she still gets a check, because you cannot deny what she's done, and you cannot steal a whole show away from her and then kick her off the show. So now she's coming back and she's done an interview. Now, some people have mixed emotions about Mariah. At the end of the day, she's a Black woman. She created the show. So I'm not sure how they like Andy but don't like Mariah, when Mariah is the reason that they're on the show. Now, Mariah has some very interesting things to talk about, and I only gave you guys a snippet because I don't like to play a lot of other people's videos on my channel, because I'm doing commentary. So I'm not going to play a whole hour of someone else's video and then talk about it. But if you guys want to check out the full video, go ahead and check it out. So I want to speak to two things that she said in that interview. One thing she said was Dr. Jackie being the villain, and we have talked about that over here on my channel. She also talks about Dr. Simone being somewhat of a villain, but very two-faced. So let's get into that. So Mariah was asked, was Jackie the villain? And guys, we have been talking about that on my channel for some time. Is Jackie the villain? Now let's unpack this. We have heard from her patients. Now, granted, that's not every single patient. But the fact of the matter is, if your patients think you're nasty, you probably are, because regardless to what your customer service is, if even one patient thinks that you're nasty, you probably are, because that should not be the type of feeling that they get from their own doctor. Mariah spoke about Buffy not being there anymore, and about the reason that Buffy is not there is probably because she went against Jackie. So is Jackie behind there pulling everybody's strings? We have heard about this before in the past. Her thinking that she's the queen and her feeling like people cannot come at her, but she is on an ensemble cast of women, but it seems like she thinks she is Miss owed it because she damn near 70 years old. So this is what Mariah is saying. And keep in mind, Mariah is the creator of the show. And I believe Mariah because Mariah has a bunch of information that she has not even spoken about. And we're going to get into that next. So with regards to the relationships that Jackie Walter is forming on this particular cast, we see Dr. Heavenly and then we see Dr. Jackie. And I bet you guys thought of this as well or even had this thought. How is it that Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly are friends? They seem so different, but yet so alike because there is no way that they can be good friends as they portray they are if they are not similar. So is Dr. Jackie using Heavenly to bring out the hell that she has within her? Because there's no way that they can be friends. And this is what Mariah Huq has to say. How are they friends? Well, I'm going to tell you how they're friends because they're very similar. See, Dr. Jackie, she kind of shields who she really is. But see, Dr. Heavenly acts like the hell and the real villain. And that is why Dr. Jackie likes Dr. Heavenly because she can use her to do all the dirty, nasty stuff that she wants to do, but she won't do it on TV because she wants you guys to think that she is somebody else. Mariah Huq, I believe her again because, again, she did not discuss something that she could have discussed, and this is concerning Dr. Simone. Mariah Huq spoke about her relationship with Dr. Simone, and in so many ways, she said she did at one point trust Dr. Simone the most. To have Dr. Simone to be the one to actually put the knife in her back, front, eye, as she stated. So Dr. Simone not only delivered her children, but children of people of her family. She also stated that a family member worked for Dr. Simone. And what she did not tell you is her sister's baby died in the care of Dr. Simone. And this is why I believe her because she has never spoken about that situation. So Mariah Huq is telling us exactly who these ladies are. Miss Two-Faced Dr. Simone. We have Dr. Jackie, who is indeed the villain, and she wants everybody to kiss her old 70-year-old ass. And then, of course, we have Dr. Heavenly, who they just use. Because if you guys recall, when Dr. Heavenly started the show, Dr. Jackie didn't even like Dr. Heavenly. So I want to know what y'all think in the comments. I want to hear from y'all. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Dr. Jackie is the villain? What do you think about Dr. Simone? And what do you think about Dr. Hellraiser? Because I'm not sure why they named her Dr. Heavenly. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on a video.